again. Hello and welcome to the video. I am the Cosmic Turtle and thank you so much for joining me. In this video we are going to be looking at Zane, Zane's abilities and skill trees. Right. So we're going to just be seeing how he plays, what skills he has on offer, and what little tweaks we can make to him. Because unlike the previous Borderlands games, on this one you do have little skills which actually affect your action skill in a pretty big way. There are certain things which are actually from other Borderlands games, just implemented differently. Like now you can give your skill a elemental effect, but obviously if you played Borderlands 1 you would know you could just give it an elemental effect. So we're going to be going right in here. Unlike the other three characters, Zane, as you can see on the bottom right here, actually has access to 2 skills at one time, meaning it's going to be a lot easier for us to show you Zane's skills, and then I'm also going to try and show you a nice even mix, try and get all 3 paired up differently. And like last time, we're going to be doing this mission probably for what's his name as well, for flank, but don't fear not for Moz, as she is my main. She's level 20. We will be seeing some different content with her, but that is completely unrelated to this video. So I'm not going to waste my skills right now, since this mission will actually give us some enemies to fight.
You know, some skags are chock full of electricity.
So he appears to be left-handed. Look, he has a shredder claw in his left hand, which I thought was pretty interesting. Right. I've always gone for the skag, so this time we're actually going to see what happens if we get the human spine. Right, which filthy bandits do we have to go to? Let's find the map. Ah, right, he wants us to kill the bandits, the exact same bandits as the ones for this mission. Oh no, it's not. Oh goodness. Haha, sweet. Got nothing for it though. Oof. Let's look again.
To know who I'm working with.
Yeah, this is the same bandits. It's all good though.
Oh, I made my money doing dirty work for every rich arsehole this end of the galaxy. Figured it was safe for the
We've got some skags here, so we'll whap out our drone. So this is very like the action skill that your character Wilhelm had in Borderlands the pre-sequel. And then we got the basically the Digijack from Tales from the from the pre-sequel for both of them. Sorry, I think I said Tales from the Borderlands. Difference being the Digijacks were way more useful than this guy, but of course this is a level 2 character, so you can't really expect his action skills to be amazing just yet. Once we kill these skags, we'll have a look at what little changes you can be made, what enhancements, augmentations, whatever you want to call it. There we are, shredded it up. Level 3! Oh yeah, so when you level up you get your action skill automatically restocked, which is great. Or maybe they just restocked and I weren't looking. I know you get all your health and shield back though, definitely. Right, so this one right here is the Digiclone. And for this guy, triggers... Whenever Zane swaps places with his... you can... how do you swap places? Press... Oh my god, I did not know that. We'll try that now. So whenever you click to swap with your clone, you press the same button that you did to bring him out in the first place. He will set off like a Nova blast, I guess. Whenever the clone takes damage, Zane's shield is restored. That's pretty decent. Press activate the skill. Oh, to end it early. Alright, and if you get rid of him early, he blows up. So that's pretty useful, I guess. What's this? Enemies are more likely to target the clone whenever he's summoned or when you swap places. You'd think that would just be a standard feature, to be honest, the people going for the clone. If Zane takes health damage while the clone is active, a portion of that damage is shared to his clone. Alright, so the clone is very much a defensive or support skill. Even with his, they don't actually say what these, oh yeah, augment, so they are actually augments. So even with the augments, they are primarily just helping Zane out, opposed to kill the enemies better or faster, or what have you. And then we got the Sentinel, I guess that's supposed to be abbreviated down to. And with this bad boy, what's this? So we can convert him to do cryo damage, so he does less damage, but he'll freeze people, which is always very, very helpful. Shoots out a beam of radiation for every weakened enemy. Zane. Alright, so he does radiation, but then you also give Zane buffs. So he'll get movement speed and fire rate. Weakened enemies. Alright, so they also get attack speed and movement speed down. That's very helpful. That could be like the difference maker in some strong fights later on. And with this last one, he gets a rocket pod. Very cool stuff. A static shield sends out a shock beam. Alright, yeah, and drains their shield and replenishes Zane's. So this drone feels a bit like a combination between Death Trap, the robot for the Necromancer in Borderlands 2, and Wilhelm's, because Wilhelm sent out 2 little flying drones, and one was offensive and one was defensive, whereas this is the 2 combined. Okay, so you set out a rocket barrage here, but it looks like by holding down the LB you actually get to target where it is, and if you manage to kill anyone it resets his skill, which is really cool. We're going to keep the the Digiclone for now, and we are going to try the barrier. I'm going to stick with my normal formula. I'm going to use the barrier first, and then I'm going to show you the different customizable options you have with the barrier. And we are going to try and use the Digijack and use his new skills now. So if we summon Digijack is because I used the Handsome Jack character in Tales from the Borderlands. Fucking the pre-sequel, there's too many Borderlands names. Oh, well, that was easy, you just killed one guy. So if we press it now, bam! We actually do swap with him. And then we can throw that. The shield is way bigger than I thought. And we can shoot through the shield, but they can't shoot back. Also, you may have noticed, but using 2 action skills does actually make Zane lose his ability to have a grenade. But I think it's a pretty fair trade-off. Right, let's quickly see what we can do with the shield then. When Zane or an ally launches the barrier, they get increased movement speed and reload speed. Zane and his allies gain health regeneration, increased reload speed, and greatly improved shield recharge delay when near his barrier. That's very good. The lower his health, the more health is regenerated. Zane and his allies near the barrier gain increased gun damage. What's this? After the barrier takes damage. Alright, so if people are shooting at you and they are hitting the barrier, you're just going to, constantly get the damage buff. Zane's barrier becomes a dome. Oh wow, that is cool. That's very helpful. But it does gain an extra 20% cooldown. Enemies that touch the barrier take shock damage and are staggered. So basically, it appears as though 2 of Zane's skills, being the barrier and the clone, are purely defensive. And then the drone is his actual offensive skill. So let's put you there. What are you? So we have the barrier, we have the clone. Alright, okay, so now we'll swap out the clone. So now we have the Sentinel and the barrier, which I think would be very useful, because if you place down the barrier and then put your Sentinel behind it, it'd be really good stuff. Let's quickly go turn this in. since if we don't come back and turn this in this video, it's going to run out of stuff to do quickly. I'm gonna have to quickly reply to message.
Not actually gonna work. I just wanted some payback because those bastards broke my machine. Still, I appreciate your dedication to capitalism. Now find one of those shark skags and get their spine. That should work for real this time.
Oh, he just wanted the spine for giggles. Oh, I had no idea. Right, okay, so that was just a wind up. We didn't actually need to do that, and you just gain a little extra bonus from it. But that's all good. Right. I guess we'll go kill the skags now, and we can try out the new combination. So I'll wait until the badass shock skag comes out before using the action skills. At least the barf one doesn't make sad dog noises.
End of the road for you.
Ah, they make the noise. It was going so well. Spare shield. Ow!
There's one of those shark skags now.
Honestly, I feel
Get
like
its spine.
I genuinely feel like Shredder with this damn thing. We can use our barrier by here, hide there. I kind of hope the drone would stay behind and shoot through it as well. I suppose that is a bit too much to ask for.
Go on, pick it up.
Bam!
You don't
Oh,
mind
that was
handling
so much
this
easier.
stuff?
I guess it makes sense though, since Zane does have the chance to have two skills. If he had two skills that were
very
proper
good.
offensive
Bring
and
it back to the
overpowered,
machine.
for,
And be quick
you know,
about it.
as a result, there would be no point playing as any other character because he would clearly have the advantage. But by balancing him out, whereas he has his drone, which again, purely offensive, just like most of the other skills that other characters have, but then having his secondary ones, I'll classify them as, being more
Well done, Volta.
just help the team
Now you
survive.
have access to my vast array of
He doesn't
murderous
become an
wares
actual,
in
you know,
a
like
new
a proper
convenient
god on the
location.
battlefield.
And as an added thank you for dishing out some vengeance on those filthy bandits, let me open up my secret stash for you. Who says
Oh, wow.
payback doesn't pay, huh? Good
Alright, this is
hunting.
new. So, I've never been in here. Hey, hey! Ooh. Wow. There's level 4 and level 5. Yeah, so you definitely want to do that. That is more than worth it. Did we get heads? Oh, we only got the one this time. So when I was playing as Amara, I actually got a fancy head from killing that skag.
Don't spend it all in one place, except right here.
Howdy, recruit.
Right. We'll go kill some more bandits up there now, just so we can get some more use out of the action skills and get a better idea of what we're dealing with here. I'm going to swap out the Sentinel for the clone. Sentinel. Which is number 2. Alright, that's number 2. Right, so these now are the two more passive skills. So the way the best way I see this working, not sure how well it will actually work, mind, is
That wasn't so hard now, was
so
it?
say we
Time
chuck
for
the
a barrier.
shield by here, and then we chuck our clone by here, and then we run into danger like so. You know, not many enemies here to kill us. So it's like, oh no, we're on the verge of dying. What are we gonna do? then he's reloading. So yeah, there we are, look. So now we're all the way back here where it's safe again. And then we can move back up and try again. I'm not going to do a lot because I didn't move the last character, but I'm going to have a little look at some of the skills here. So yeah, a lot of his is shield. Increases action skill cooldown rate. We'll get that just so we can get his skills more often. Passive abilities. Health regen, damage resistance, slow chance, gun damage. We'll have a look at a couple of them. Actually, we'll just go to the main one. What is his ultimate goal here? Activating an action skill automatically activates all of Zane's kill skills. So he has special things called kill skills. Oh, these two are kill skills right here. Alright, that seems pretty decent. What's his one here? Gun damage 20% and item duping 100. What's this? The clone is equipped with a copy of Zane's current weapon and when activated, swapping places with the clone causes Zane and his clone to gain gun damage. That's not too bad. Zane's barrier gains the effect of his current equipped shield mod. Additionally, is shield mod? How's that going to work? Alright. So he feels very much just like the team guy. He's there to make sure that the team doesn't die, opposed to being the guy who runs out and kills everyone. Like, I think Moz is that character. So she'll, you know, hide inside the barrier until the time is right. Whap out her mech and then go kick some ass. And then if she needs to, she can go back to the barrier if things start getting difficult. So yeah, that was my point. See, so now that I've lost my shield and a decent bit of health, I could teleport back and be behind the shield again, or the barrier. But then I kind of feel, where is it? That having the drone would actually benefit you more than having the clone. Because obviously the clone will take fire for you a little bit, and he kind of punches people from time to time. But, to prove my point, will you let me summon it now? No, I'm not allowed to have it. Let's finish the reload, maybe then it'll work. Alright, I'm at the bloody bottom, that's why. Oh, I put on the wrong one. Here we go. So now if I chuck my shield, and then summon this geezer, I can just hide back here, trying to kill things. And instead of getting myself killed, the drone is out there doing, you know, doing the hard work that would otherwise get me killed. Reload. Not a pint, but it'll do. I gotta say, so far, I'd say Zane is possibly my least favourite character to play as far as their special abilities go. I do love that he's British though, like Irish, still British though. But so I thought that was pretty cool. Throw in the barrier. I just realised this shield, the barrier has a very fast recharge. So there is some plus sides to the shield, which I suppose that makes sense now that they gave it the whole. Oh, now it has a 20% increased delay cooldown when you give it the bubble. It is a far superior shield. That is unquestionable. I'm not a carrot. Level 4 fanatic, die! Oh, not there. No, my shield! I threw it too far. Oh, my drone.
I'm even better now.
Pop your head wide!
Pow!
For you! You earned it!
There's our drop attack as well, which honestly I love it. I love his drop attack. Because he really does remind me of Shredder. With that damn claw of his. or a predator if you prefer predators. But yeah, that is it for this video. That's a little look into Zane's skills. And bearing in mind, the skills do matter because otherwise every character plays the same for the most part. They can all use guns, they can all use every gun. And the only thing that separates them is their action skills and the little skills they get around here, which does make a difference. But when you got things like this one, increased shield capacity, you can just get a good shield anyway, and that's not going to affect you overall. Recharge delay and such, again, you know, you've got your Guardian ranks here, which they will play a part later on anyway. So unless you got the really cool ones, like your action skills, the augments, and then, I don't know, what are you? Elemental status applied, see, no. Damage reduction and duration, see, that's not too bad. Accuracy, handling, and a lot of his are stacked abilities by the looks of it. He needs to build up loads of kills, or he has certain conditions which activate stuff for him. Because he got kill skill there. I've seen a few, where are they? Game's mocking me now. Either way, you got lots of kill skills. There's a kill skill. Or that affects kill skills. There's a kill skill, there's a kill skill, there's a kill skill. You know, that seems to be his whole deal. He's a defensive character, but when he starts building up the kills, he gets going. So that is it for this. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed and consider subscribing to the channel. I've also got the videos for all the other free characters, so be sure to check them out if there's someone who's caught your eye. Thank you and take care.